What's going on, everyone, and once again welcome back to the video. Obviously, once again a brand new one. We're going to jump straight into it. Sorry for the bit of a pause here between videos. I was lost playing a different game for quite some time there. So here we go. So today's one, I'm actually going to do it in relation to my favourite type of sim, which is a vampire sim. Now, there's a few different bits that you can do for a vampire. Now, naturally, obviously, you can just go to well, you have to build like a tiny bit of a friendship, and then go to either Vlad. Oh, I've lost her name. Is it Lilith? No, it's not Lilith. It begins with an L though, and or everyone's favourite, the vampire with the floppy hair. I can't remember his name currently. It's escaping me, but everyone loves him. Not entirely sure why. Like there's so many good vampires on the system, etc. But anyway, so here we are. Now, this one is slightly different, so I'm going to show you how to do this on a PS4. Obviously, I don't know how. I'm going to show you one thing that I do on a PS4 that's different. So I don't know if you can do this on Xbox, or not. So I do apologise there. So if you wanted to start the process of becoming a vampire, but you didn't, so start the process, but without going straight to a vampire kind of thing. Like you're not just instantly a vampire. You'll have the process start, and you'll go through it naturally, which is what you do when you get bitten by a vampire and turned into one. You know, it takes a couple of days, actual in sim days. Yeah, there you go. My words won't come out today. It takes a few in sim days, and then you actually do turn into one naturally. It's actually a pretty cool bit that they put into the actual game as well. I do enjoy it. It's nice that they included the process of actually changing into a vampire and didn't just do it and that's it kind of thing. Right, so you obviously have to have testing cheats on, so you have to put your cheats on for this one. If you're gonna do it the cheating way, I'm going to show you how to do the cheating way for it. So you can obviously, like I said, just go to the vampire sims, make friends with them, ask them to bite you, and that's it. They'll do it, like kind of thing. Now we have so it's stats.set_stat, then a space, then commodity, and then underscore becoming vampire. Becoming vampire. All one word, yeah, all one word as well. Don't know if the capitals matter, but I'm putting them in. Becoming vampire, and then space, and then 2160. Now this would begin the natural conversion process. Now there is the instant way of doing it if you just wanted to do it instantly. So if you scroll all the way back, if you put in traits, let me spell it for us. Traits dot equip, so EQUIP, and then underscore trait. Traits written a lot in this for some strange reason. So traits dot equip underscore trait, and then a space, and then you have to put trait in again. Believe it or not, I have no idea why. So trait again, and then underscore. Now, make sure you spell occult right for this part. So occult, double C in occult, just to clarify, and then vampire, and that will instantly make your sim a vampire. Now, say you downloaded a sim and you're like, I really like this one. In fact, I'll show you this one. So do that. There you go. So Lobo here is now actually a vampire. You can see, instantly made him a vampire. He's got 2 points. He's only a fledgling. Bless him. You know, nice and tiny. Just a fledgling vampire. Now, say you changed him into a sim. Oh, say changed him into a sim. Sorry. So you changed him into a vampire, and then you were like, well, actually, I don't actually want to have him as a vampire. Change my mind, kind of thing. So for this one, it's trait.remove, as you'd imagine, and then it's underscore trait. So it's pretty much almost exactly the same, and then trait again. In fact, it still remembers it. Trait occult vampire. Do that, and there we go. Now he's back to normal. He's back just being a normal sim. So that's the cheats for it to put it onto it. Now, assuming you did want to be a vampire then, and you've got your vampire and you've leveled them up. Now, my best tip is, as you're leveling up a vampire, you get obviously points towards it as far as it goes. Oop. So let me put this in. Do that. I think it was just that, wasn't it? Equip, trait, vampire, cool. Yep, right, okay. There we go. Right, so let me show you. Right, so that makes obviously fledgling vampire. You got your 2 vampire points. Now, you don't get any minuses, or like, I guess with the vampire system, they did a fantastic job on this vampire system. It is one of my favourite things that they've actually done. Now, the part for here is that as you level up, you have to choose weaknesses to go with your skills. So you're not just an all-powerful vampire kind of thing. You will have weaknesses as you go along. Now, you obviously get 1 weakness per level. So obviously you start off as a fledgling, you have no weaknesses, but you also have no strengths. Now you'll get one at of minor vampire, prime vampire, master vampire, and then grand master. So literally per level of these ones, you get per level of these. Now, obviously you unlock these as you go up as well. Now, the best option I can tell you is to choose your, if you can, like if you're happy doing it this way, is to save your skill points. Don't put them on straight away. Just keep, leveling up using your vampire powers, level them up as much as you can. I mean, you could put your first 2 points into this one, the occult student, if you wanted to, simply because it affects the amount of vampire energy you get. So you do that one. Now, assuming you get all the way up and you become a Grandmaster Vampire. Now, there's a cheat for this one, which is all I'm going to use, so I'm just going to show you this one. For Grandmaster Vampire, you can probably see I've put it in here before. So it's stats dot set stat. I don't know if you'll remember it or not. Ranked. Don't know why. Don't know why it's ranked, but it is. So ranked statistic. Make sure you spell it right as well. That I hope. And then underscore occult. Then underscore again, and vampire. XP, and then put a space in. You need what do you call it? The numbers. There you go. So 1, 5, 9, 3. Now, before you press anything, don't press done yet. Now, for this part, if you can, say you wanted to become a Master Vampire. Obviously, this will give you the points that will put you straight to a Master Vampire, but it won't give you skill points as far as it goes. So on a PS4, you go to these little 3 dots here, and this is how you copy stuff. So you press select all, press that. So I'm just using X for this bit, and then copy. There we go. Right, now that is done. Pause this. So you can see I've got 48 points. Now 48 points isn't enough points to get you everything, just to clarify. Obviously you need more points. The music as you level up. It's amazing. So the reason I always say to hold off on putting your points in is because of having to take these. Now, some of these are less hindrances than other weaknesses. Now, withered stomach can be a bit of a pain. If you have a sim that you're intending to do lots of bits with, if it's going to be your main sim for a vampire legacy challenge, or if it's just going to be as a playthrough and you want to do all the skills with this one sim kind of thing, it's going to be like a super sim or anything like that, withered stomach obviously stops you from doing anything food related, because your vampire will throw up afterwards. They can drink water and plasma fruit and plasma janes from the alcohol section. They can obviously drink the blood packs, and obviously they can drink from sims, but that's about it. They can't actually eat anything as far as it goes. So I always say to wait. So you've got guilty drinker. They become guilty when drinking from sims without permission. So that one's not too bad, really. Uncontrollable hissing is a bit of a pain, I'll be honest. Bit of a pain. Thin-skinned. If you want your vampire to burn to death instantly, choose this one. It's not great. Sloppy drinker, also bit of a pain, because it makes you have to have, it makes you thirsty faster, kind of thing. Well, not faster, but it doesn't fill it up as much. The ones that you want are Sleep of the Undead, only able to sleep in coffins, and then fitful sleep, so your power gain is reduced while you're sleeping. Generally, vampires don't sleep in this game. My vampires very rarely ever sleep, let alone inside a coffin. They just very rarely ever sleep. Also, not like a hack, or it's not even, I don't think it's even a glitch, I'm not entirely sure, I think it's just something they forgot in the coding, is say your vampire woohoos with another sim, they sleep afterwards, naturally. Now you can do that even in a bed, and they will literally just sleep in a bed, kind of thing. You don't have to worry about it. So you can still sleep in a bed if you wanted to, kind of thing, as long as they woohoo first. Now, these ones are a bit of a pain. So, day phobia is... it actually affects them a lot more now than it used to, and they actually sit in, even if you're inside a house, it literally just makes them afraid of going outside, and they're probably weird about it, I'll be honest. Undead aura. Relationships with other sims start off negative. It does have a slight, a slight negative amount on it, but it doesn't stop you from building it up around them, kind of thing. You can still build up your friendships with them, and if you live on a lot that is like a tiny lot, then you can, it's literally, it doesn't have any effect on it, really, if you live on a tiny home lot. Eternal sadness, never choose this one. Your sim will literally just disappear sometimes and just sit there crying for an hour, 2 hours in game. It's annoying. Insatiable thirst, obviously you get thirsty faster. Now you can choose this one if you want to. It's not too bad one. Sloppy drinker's not too bad. It just means that you have to have, you have to drink more, kind of thing. So as long as you carry around your blood packs, you're okay, kind of thing. Now the one I generally go for is guilty drinker, simply because I'm either not going to drink from someone that I've not asked permission. So I'll always ask permission, or I'll always just if I've already got to this point, there's not really an effect there. So guilty drinker's not really a problem as far as it goes. If I'm already a master vampire, I can survive on just using blood packs and stuff, etc. It's not a problem. But yeah, so Guilty Drinker, Sloppy Drinker, or Insatiable Thirst are the ones that I would advise, kind of thing. Obviously, you still need 2 at this point. You still got 2. You still got to take 2 weaknesses. So this counts as 3, as you can see. In total, you get 5. So Sleep of the Undead, Fitful Sleep, then probably Guilty Drinker, Sloppy Drinker. You could do. Like I said, I always do this one. I'm not entirely sure which one's worse out of these 2. I'll be honest. If you take, in fact, this one is easier to have simply because obviously you'll need to. You don't replenish as much thirst as you want, but this one stops you from taking tamed thirst. So you could just do Sloppy Drinker, and then your actual skills. Obviously, these are entirely your choice. Doesn't matter. Like, you can choose to move fast, or as a bat, or teleport via mist. You know, you can be strong. You can be strong at night. You can be strong during the day. You can, you know, there's various different bits that you can choose. Anyway, you can even make people fall in love with you just by being around them. Yeah, there's various different bits. Now, obviously, you can do Tamed Thirst. It basically just stops them from drinking from anyone, even if they go into like a frenzy. If you somehow forget to give them anything, they'll literally just not drink from anyone. Fun doesn't decrease. Beyond the herd, your social need doesn't decrease. So there's various different bits. Odorless, so your hygiene doesn't go down. Obviously, you can pretty much you can put these with other skills that you'll get from. In fact, let me show you on here. So, go on the community helps. You're on all 3 parts in that because you're going to need your amounts anyway. Vampire strength, it's not too often, like, it doesn't matter too much as far as it goes, but if you're going to fight other vampires, you want your points in that. Now, there we go, we'll do that for him. Let's see, we'll do, give him move as a bat, and then give him Beyond the Herd, Tame Thirst, Immortal Pleasures, Odorless. Sun resistance is obviously super important. You want all 3 points for this, so like you already can't do this. There you go. There you go. That's better. Alright. There you go. I've only got 3 points left, so you know, I suppose you could choose Vampire Creation. There you go. And that's it. So once again, obviously you've not got enough points to be able to get everything straight away. Like I said, like, you know, you've earned your way up to be a Grandmaster, but you've not got all the skills, kind of thing. You can still continue to gain power points, though, however, just so you know. So there we go. So that's that part done. Now, if you wanted to put some extra points in it, like I said, just go to here, do that, paste, and there you go. It gives you 2 points each time. So you do that, do it again, paste, and again, 2 more points. So now you can see, let me just show you, if I can click on it, there we go, there you go, I've got 4 points in the corner, so I could put another skill on if I wanted to. Obviously you can easily work out how many points you need, kind of thing, just by looking at it, as far as it goes. But yeah, that is it for this one, as far as it goes. So it was literally just to be able to show the different skills of vampires, and the best way of doing it that I've found from playing like a lot of vampires, as far as this one goes, via my Sims games, etc. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching once again. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.